Yo, it's Saga Manga, and today we're going to talk about is it okay to sell off your manga? Because recently I've been seeing a few posts on specifically on the Reddit, on the manga collectors subreddit. I saw one post that was titled, "What is something in your collection that you hate?" And that just is baffling to me. If there's something in your manga collection, a series you don't like, you hate, then get rid of it. Like, do not keep it. And we'll get back to that post in a second. But I saw another post, and the title was, "I think I don't enjoy certain series." Basically, this guy said he thinks he's falling out of like a lot of the manga that he's collecting and reading, and he was asking like, is it okay to get rid of this? And yeah, man, if you are collecting manga or anything, or you do anything in your life and you don't enjoy it, or you like, say it's a certain series of manga you're reading and you start to not like it, just sell it, get rid of it. Don't continue to keep buying it. Don't waste your money, don't waste your time. And that is basically the basis of this video. So we'll get back to that first post I saw. It said, "What is something you hate?" And some guy commented, he said he's been hate collecting My Hero Academia for, he said he bought volume 1 to 15, and ever since then he didn't really like 1 to 15, and he's been buying the new volume every time it comes out ever since volume 15. I think My Hero's at like 38 volumes now. So this guy has spent hundreds of dollars on a series that he hates. And furthermore, in the comment, he said, "I'm basically just gonna collect it till the end and then sell it." And that makes no sense to me. Why are you gonna spend money every couple months on a new volume, read it, even though you hate the series? You claim to hate it. So my point is, because I think people watching videos, they see manga tubers, they see people's collections, they see things like this, and they just want a collection. People see that and they want that, and they go and they're buying manga, they're buying things, they don't really like it. Some people go blind, buy full sets. I mean, I've done that. I bought a full set of something, ended up not liking it, but the thing is, I sold that set. So we're gonna go through. I've already made a video before of everything I sold and why I sold it. This is essentially the same video, but we're going to continue. I'm not going to go through everything I've already sold. I'm going to just continue. If you want to check out that previous video, just go on my channel. It's called Everything I Sold and Why. And since that video, I've sold quite a bit of manga, and we're going to go through it real quick. So I sold Bloody Monday and Jack the Ripper. This is two separate series that I got in like a big like manga lot from Marketplace. I sold both of those to Bizarre Individual, another manga tuber. He commented on the original haul video, said he wanted Bloody Monday and Jack the Ripper. So I read them both. I liked Bloody Monday a lot more than I liked Jack the Ripper, but also I felt like I was never going to reread it, so I sold that off to him. And then I also sold HP Lovecraft's At the Mountain of Madness. It's getting a deluxe edition soon. I didn't enjoy it that much, so get rid of it. If I don't enjoy something, I get rid of it. Hoshin Engi, I had the full set. I literally, no lie, I bought the full set. I read 6 volumes. I was not feeling it. It sat on my shelf for a while. I ended up just putting it on Reddit, and I sold it on the Manga Swap on Reddit, which next haul video I'm going to talk about Reddit Manga Swap, because I bought a series off of Manga Swap, and I'm going to tell you how to buy and sell. Then I sold Hunter x Hunter 18 to 30. This is something I bought for like less than $5 a volume, and then I honestly just felt like I don't really want to collect it, so I just sold those off. Also, I sold Toriko. That's something I hunted down. Like, Toriko was something I thought I... Okay, my mic literally died. Dude, those mics have been pissing me off. They just connect, disconnect. So we're just gonna go no microphone. I know it sounds a little bit worse, but whatever. I literally spoke for like another 6 minutes and now I gotta record it again. So we were at Toriko, I believe. And what I was saying is Toriko is something that I really wanted, and I actually hunted down individual volumes. I paid like up to like $40 for one single volume of Toriko. And I read through all of Toriko. It was 43 volumes long, and while I did enjoy it, obviously it's not the best series ever, but very fun adventure. And I read through it and I was thinking, like, it's good, but do I really want to continue to just have it on the shelf? Because I don't think I'm gonna reread it. So I looked into it. I added up the whole price that I paid for it. Turns out I could make a little bit of money on it. So I sold it. I actually ended up making like $100, which $100 can go to anything else. It doesn't have to be manga, it can go to anything in my life. So I said, all right, I'm gonna sell it. I sold it on Manga Swap, which I am going to, next video, I don't know if I've already said this in the recording before, but next video I'm making a haul video about, I got actually 2 series off of Manga Swap. I'm gonna show you how I buy off Manga Swap and how you sell. It's all done through PayPal, so like goods and services, so you're protected. Okay, on to the next. Sakamoto Days 1 to 9. I got 1 to 6 for like cheap on Marketplace, and then I got the other ones on a sale. Read it, enjoyed it, but I figured the story wasn't really gonna go anywhere, and it's kind of like a One Punch Man almost. Oh, it's kind of like a comedy-ish, but the only manga that's funny that I like actually laughed at is Golden Kamuy. So I mean, kind of enjoyed it, but also don't know how long it's gonna go on for. That's a big thing with manga. I don't know how long Sakamoto was gonna go for, so I decided like I'll just sell it. Made a little bit of money on that. My Hero Academia 1 to 29. I recently, maybe like 2 haul videos ago, I bought this. I bought 1 to 29. I actually had like 37, 38 pre-ordered, and it was coming up to that date when volume 37 was gonna come out, and I was just thinking, like, do I really want to buy more volumes of My Hero? Again, not finished yet, so I don't know how many volumes it's gonna go for. At $16 each now going forward in Canadian dollars, I just ultimately was like, I don't know if I want to keep it. Plus everything 1 to 29 was already covered in the anime, and the new season's gonna come out soon or whatever. I don't watch much anime, but I'm just gonna continue with My Hero through anime. So I sold those off again, made a little bit of money. This is what I mean. If you could find things on Marketplace for cheap enough and you read it and you don't like it, or you just change your mind, you can usually make a little bit of money back or just break even. And yeah. And last thing I sold was Blade of the Immortal. I had the full omnis. They used to be right here. I had the omnibuses. I made like $10 on this sale, not a big deal, but Blade of the Immortal was something, you know, I thought I would like. I ended up reading it, didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Maybe because I started reading Vagabond, and I like Vagabond much more than Blade of the Immortal. Still a great series, but I will not read Blade of the Immortal again, and there's no point in things sitting on my shelf if I don't think I'll ever reread them. So that's why we sold that, and that brings me to the point. Most of the things I sell is I don't think I'll reread it, or I just didn't really enjoy it. And that's the main 2 things. So if you are reading a series and you're not enjoying it, don't just keep buying volumes. So you might be asking now, like, where do I sell if I want to get rid of these? First of all, you don't have to sell them. Say you got a good deal on a series and you don't want it anymore. You can just donate it to your library if you want to do that. You can go to like we don't really have bookstores. There's some in Toronto. You can go and like sell like half-price books in America. You can go like trade in. I suggest not doing that if you want money. The best place ever is Facebook Marketplace. I don't know, it just works in Canada. I don't know if this is outside of Canada, but we have Kijiji. It's the same thing as Facebook Marketplace. You know, and there's also Carrot. I've seen that app. I haven't used it. In America, you got Macari. But one of the best ones is actually Manga Swap on Reddit. You can also use eBay, but I advise against eBay because they take like 13% of your sale. Not great, plus the taxes, and then you also have to ship it. So if you want to avoid shipping, then yeah, Marketplace or like a local selling website. Marketplace is the best. If you want to ship, you know, you can use eBay if you want. I suggest using Manga Swap because you tell the guy this is the price and this is the shipping, and he pays through PayPal. PayPal does take about 3% depending on exchange rates, all that blah blah blah, but it's still a very easy way to sell. And if you don't want to sell, you can always donate. The main point of this video is just because I don't know if people just be collecting for no reason and they just keep collecting. Like, you don't need a big collection. Like, if I'd ever sold anything, I would have like over 1,500 volumes. I think I have under 1,000, and I still have a big collection, but there's some things in my collection that I might sell in the future. There's like, anything is up for sale. Like right now I'm reading 20th Century Boys and I'm enjoying it, but if by the end I don't think I'm gonna reread it, I might sell it, who knows. I think a lot of people are just too focused on that number, too focused on getting 1,000 volumes, getting a huge collection. I think you should get a collection that you like, things that you will reread in the future, you know? I think your collection should be personal to you and not just about the number. And anything you don't like, sell it, you get money, and then you can buy something that you like forever. Peace.